Hi, America and the world.
Hi, Scott.
The World Wide Web. We're on the World Wide Web, which means that we're on a web that goes throughout the entire world. It's that wide.
I don't want to jump to this too soon because we got to get to the beer, but maybe as you're pouring, I'm going to talk about the web here. Talk about the beer, and then I will talk about the World Wide Web.
Our beer of the moment, because we live in the moment. The beer of the moment is from our old friends from Akron, Thirsty Dog Brewing Company. Thirsty Dog Brewing Company from Akron, Ohio.
Excellent brewery. I've never had a bad beer.
We had their Barktoberfest in the last 6 months.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yes, we did. This is called Old Leghumper, and it's a porter. It's since we're the beer dogs, we love drinking dog-themed beers. Matter of fact, we'll probably do a show of nothing but dog-themed beers at some point.
Yeah?
Just for the hell of it.
Okay. Make sure we get some Black Dog in from Bozeman.
We'll see what we can do about
My
that.
favorites.
This is a robust porter, and I love porter. I'll talk a little bit more about porters, but Kaylin, while I'm pouring, you got
What you're pouring.
talk about the web.
Yeah, so I know it's either just recently happened or is happening that the U.S. is giving up control of the internet.
I heard that. I heard something about that today.
Well, that's very beautiful, that pour. Yeah, unfortunately, you would think if I'm going to bring this up as a topic, I would know more about it. As a general concept, what do you think of the U.S. giving like international control to probably the most important communication tool ever invented?
Well, who are they giving it? Who are they giving it control of? Number one, did they ever have control of it to begin with?
I believe so. I know there was standards and practices. Sorry, I don't want to leave a ring on the Devil's Diary.
Please don't.
We'll probably get this too in a future episode. Might read a excerpt.
Excerpt from the Devil's Diary.
I mean, like if you think about it, like, let's go back to the time of the printing press, and I'm guessing it's what, about the 1300s or so?
Okay.
How important that was. What if, what country was it?
Germany, the Gutenberg.
Oh, okay. So yeah, what if Germany kept control, and the only way you could get a printing press was you had to go to Germany to get it?
Well, then I guess we'd all be reading German today.
Okay.
that's just
Let's
my
talk
guess.
about the beer here. What do you got?
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is a robust porter, Old Leghumper.
Smells good. It's foamy too, just like it should be.
Mmm.
Wow. Very rich, like
Very flavorful.
well balanced.
Maybe some chocolate. Maybe some coffee.
Yeah. Screw coffee. I can just switch this, put some caffeine in this. I might have an alcohol issue because I drink a lot of coffee.
You know, this robust porter is dark brown in color and full bodied with a malty sweet taste.
That it has, for sure.
Deep roasted, yet silky smooth. Two types of roasted malts, including roasted chocolate malt, give this beer its award-winning flavor. It's a World Beer Cup gold medalist in 2002
Oh,
and bronze medalist in 2000. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
congratulations to an Ohio brewery.
Yeah.
That
I said chocolate, didn't I?
yes,
Did
you
I not
did,
say
the chocolate malt. Yes. That was actually, like, I don't normally believe the descriptions on beer bottles.
Right.
That one nailed it. Every word of that was true.
Okay. So rewind this video if you want to know more about it and just replay what I read.
How about if I read it?
Okay, you read it. Maybe use more expression than I did.
Oh, okay. This robust porter is dark brown in color
It is.
and full bodied
Full body.
with a malty sweet taste.
It does. It has malty sweet. It's malty sweet.
It's deep roasted yet silky smooth.
Like silk.
They used two types of roasted malts, included roasted chocolate malts.
Chocolate.
Oh, it doesn't mention the other one. I got some. It gives the this beer its award-winning flavor. The chocolate malt's outstanding.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And it's not like, hey, it's a chocolate beer. No way.
I'm gonna say
chocolate
there's some
beer.
coffee stuff in here too. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there's some coffee stuff in here too. It's very, very good.
Yes,
Very good.
very much so. I think I know which way I'm going with this one.
And I must say, that although I've never had Old Leghumper, I am a big fan of porters. And in my own research, not for this show, but just because I enjoy porters and want to find out more about it, that porter is really, truly one of the true American beers. If you go back to the founding fathers, people like Sam Adams, the brewer, Paul Revere, George Washington, when they made beer for their homesteads, it was usually a well-roasted porter. And so porters became distinctly a very American or New World beer. So
knowledge drop. Good. I want to go back in the colonial days and try some of those porters.
Well, since we're recording this, a couple weeks before Election Day, and maybe we'll get into election stuff a little bit later on. I don't know. We'll have to see how the ABVs go.
Yeah, what is the ABV on this one? You want to take a guess?
Does it say?
It does. What's your guess?
My guess? Well, the internet, the IBUs or the ABV?
ABV.
ABV, the alcohol per volume.
Yeah, it does have an IBU rating on it, but it's not very bitter.
I'm going to say that this is probably a 5.7.
5.8. Just because we shared the beer, I got the 5.9, you got the 5.7. Okay. It's I just looked. It's the IBU is only 24. It's not a real hoppy beer. It's not very bitter at all. I think this would actually be a good one to go with a Thanksgiving meal, to tell you the truth.
It would. Matter of fact, I took a porter to last year's Thanksgiving meal. I took a big 22-ounce porter to last Thanksgiving meal. It does go really well with Thanksgiving, which is coming up.
Yes, any type of family gathering and meals during the holiday season coming up. I know we've talked about doing a episode coming up about how to buy gift beers for people. Put this one on your list, mm-hmm. And I don't know. I might just do Thirsty Dog 6-packs for everybody. I cannot think of a Thirsty Dog beer that has come out of that brewery that I do not love.
Right. Even and their Citra Dog, which is their IPA, is also very good. I've had that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of IPAs, and that's probably my favorite.
So kudos to Thirsty Dog. You did well. I'm going to say that this is actually a buy. I love porters, and this one I would welcome in my refrigerator at any time.
It's an absolute buy for me too. I try it, buy it. You're not going to be disappointed with this one. I don't know how anybody can drink this and go, ooh, I don't like it.
Well, I suppose if you're used to drinking Miller Lite or Bud Light, no offense, if you like Miller Lite or Bud Light, this may be a little off the charts for you, but it's still worth a try. But I give it a buy.
Excellent, 2 buys.
Now, do you suppose that the people that set up the International Bitterness Unit, that committee,
yeah,
maybe they're taking over the internet? Maybe the internet's being turned over to them.
The itty bitty bitter unit?
That could be.
Committee?
All right. See you next time, folks.